And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Allison Jr. alongside my partner for this championship game, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell to my left, Nick Hall up top, Caitlin Ferry on the sideline. And thanks for joining us here as we are going to have one of the better matchups of not only this weekend, but maybe in the 27 years of the Diamond State Classic. We talked to Mr. Gretchen earlier. He said he's looking for this to be one of the best matchups they've had in this tournament. And we've got two great teams, Mike.
Yeah, and Modern Day, both teams are really good. They just introduced Modern Day. You see number 22, Brooke Dimitri. She might be playing for Gino Oriema in a couple of years at UConn. She's already got several Division I major Division I offers. And here's Pickerington Central, also a team with a lot of talent on it. Malia Perry, a junior, right here, number 24. We've had a chance to talk to Malia during the week. Awesome young lady. She's so much fun. She's going to Auburn, not next year, but the year after. So the Tigers got her back. So this should be a lot of fun. A little bit of a height advantage probably for Modern Day. But Pickerington is a quality team. And apparently we're going to have a national anthem. You never know which games they're going to have.
Yep, and we're going to take a step away for this St. Francis Cup Championship game. They will do the national anthem, and we'll be back after that. Well, we are back, Mike, and just moments away from tip-off of our St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game.
Yeah, I'm excited. This should be a good one.
Mater Dei High School making the journey from California. Head coach Kevin Kiernan, assistants Pete Bonney, Jesus Vargas, Alyssa Ito, and Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis, member of the Trinity League. Then on the opposing side, the Pickerington Central Tigers, head coach Jonathan Hedgepeth. Assistants Chris Wallace, Emily Harmon, and Rob Compton. They're in the purple, or the white and purple. Team managers Deriza Cox and Fatima Jones, and just a few seconds away from tip-off, Mike.
Yeah, look who's jumping here for Modern Day. It's Brooke Dimitri. And she didn't jump. She just and they won the tip anyway. Here's Kylie Pepe. Here's the play-by-play guy. Take it away, Nick.
Thank you, Mike. Oh, a little bit of a miscue to start this one for Mater Dei. Not many miscues in this tournament at all. But a backcourt violation. They'll turn the ball over to start the game.
You know what's impressive about the Monarchs from Modern Day? They are missing Kaylin Crocker. She's a transfer into the school this year. She's injured, senior. She'll be back in a couple of weeks. And Sarah Rayhan going to Seattle U, and Madison Johnson to Xavier. That's the three players, two Division I, one maybe Division I, who are not playing. And there's so much talent in this team. It's incredible.
And Pickerington Central also having a great Diamond State Classic, undefeated. Buzzer beater in the first day. A good win yesterday, as they've been getting a lot of effort from all over their roster. As we have a fast break here from Mater Dei, they get it up ahead to Pepe, who finds Freeman underneath. That's going to be blocked by Whitehead. Torbert on the rebound, and she walked. So energetic start here, 7:23 to go in the first. Both teams getting after it. This gym already coming alive.
One of the differences in this game is you have number 43 here for Central, Bexley Wallace, going to Penn State next year. She's 6'3", she gives them some height inside the other teams didn't have.
And that's what we said, Torbert for Mater Dei, Wallace for Pickerington Central. They haven't really had a matchup like they're going to have with each other in this one. Both having great tournaments, and now they'll be facing each other here in the paint. It'll be a battle down low, as well as both teams having some great guard play. So this is going to be a real good one, and the winner will be crowned the St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions as Torbert takes the three from the corner, and she buries it.
Emma Torbert is 6 feet 2 inches tall, and she drilled that like she was a guard.
Late call here, as there's Mariah Perry. We talked about her already. She'll go to the line for a pair.
So smooth. Perry gets it done. She just does everything. She can dribble, she can shoot. And there goes my roster. That's all right, we're good. Now we're good.
Say we might have done them, so I may have them memorized already.
Yeah, I had most of them memorized by now.
So here's Perry. She'll go to the line. Her first one is good. She'll open up the scoring for the Tigers. 7:06 now to play in the first.
Perry had that bank shot, three-pointer the other night. It was a great way to start this tournament.
She'll let the second one go. Off the back rim, rebounded Torbert. And Mater Dei will take possession. They quickly get it up to Pepe. And she'll hand it off to Frescas. And they'll turn the ball over.
That's a couple early turnovers for Mater Dei. Yeah, maybe they're excited to finally play a team of a whole higher caliber than they've seen so far.
2 convincing wins for Mater Dei in their opening games of the Diamond State Classic. Pickerington Central with a buzzer beater in the opener. There's a great pass down low, but unable to get the shot off. She will get fouled. It's Nicole Stevens.
We saw Stevens drilling three-pointers the other day. And we mentioned number 22, Dimitri. She's going to be maybe playing for UConn in a couple of years there, Nick.
So here's Whitehead, stolen by Torbert, taken right back by Perry. She'll get it back to Whitehead.
I like Torbert's quickness, shooting down here and on defense.
Here's Madison Green over in the corner again. Green looking to get it back. It's going to be stolen by the Monarchs. And here comes Freeman on the break. And now Torbert will have it, looking for Pepe down low. It's going to be stolen by the Tigers. Stevens will lead the break for them. As she stops, mid-range jump shot is good. 3-3, we're all tied up here. 6:10 remaining in the first quarter as they're going to apply a little pressure. And the Monarchs get it back. It's going to be a 3 from Fresca. She had space. In and out, Wallace the rebound.
It's going to be tough for these Central girls, the shorter ones, to go inside like that. You saw Stevens with that mid-range jumper. That's the way you're going to beat this defense.
We're going to feed Whitehead inside. She's going to make a move, unable to get that one to go. Gets it back herself. Finds Perry.
Saw a block there from Dimitri and a block there by Pepe. Pepe called for the foul, but it's going to be tough to go inside against Mater Dei. They just have so much height inside, so you have to maybe live a little bit more outside, like Stevens showed on that last possession.
And a pretty good big 3, if you will, for the Monarchs with Dimitri, Pepe, and Torbert. And then you look at their guards. They've been phenomenal as well, inside out. They're a very complete team. As Perry knocks down another free throw, that'll give the Tigers the lead. And the same thing goes for them, as they're very well-rounded all around.
Yeah, you go through these tournaments each year, another one up and good. You meet some of these girls, and some of them really stick with you. Malia Perry's just been outstanding. She's talked to us, and she's been great. A lot of fun to talk to.
So some pressure here from the Tigers. It's going to be broken by the Monarchs. Torbert's going to have an open shot from the corner. This one off the back rim. Pepe will run down the rebound, and she'll get it back to Torbert. Almost stolen by Madison Green. They're going to lock her up, and Freeman will reset up top. So Torbert going to take it off the dribble with the left hand.
Nick, we talked about her quickness on the shot. How about that first step?
Yeah, she can
Torbert
do it all.
Drives the lane and gets 2.
And the Monarchs going to pick up the pressure again. Madison Green going to get it past half court. Here's Whitehead baseline, going to take it up and in, draw the foul, count it. She'll head to the line for a chance for a three-point play.
Central not afraid to go inside. So maybe they know something. Obviously, they're better at basketball than me. And they see the inside, they're seeing a chance, and if they get some things into foul trouble.
So Whitehead completes the three-point play. Tigers lead by 3 with 5 minutes to play.
Nick, while we have a chance, we're going to say hi to 9-year-old B-positive hero Danny Feltwell over at AI DuPont Hospital. He's recovering from surgery. Danny, we know you're watching. He's from Margate, New Jersey, and we're wishing you the best. And thanks you could join us. We're grateful you could join us on 302 Sports. The Pickerington Central Tigers, Danny, they're playing for you.
Yes, they are. Danny got to run out in the court the other day. A lot of excitement. It was great to see. And he'll be watching his Tigers as they match up here with Mater Dei in the St. Francis Health Cup Care Championship. As Perry a little off on the 3. Torbert the rebound. And here come the Monarchs. It'll be Freeman.
Early lead for Pickerington. They're playing well.
The pass from Dimitri. That's Frescas for 3. She hit a couple yesterday. Count another one there. 8-7, 4:07 to play now. 8-8.
Yeah, but that's the end of that tie.
Looks like Nicole Stevens
We
will
talked
lay
about
in 2 more.
Talked about Stevens going mid-range, then she drives the lane.
Like we said, very versatile, both members of all these teams. As Frescas will control it, it'll be Freeman in the corner. She pump fakes, going to get in the lane, drive, draw the foul. But it'll be on the floor. So the Monarchs will inbound.
Yeah, Nick, I've been coming to this tournament for 7 or 8 years, 9 years now, and this is one of the more anticipated final matchups we've had. Although last year with Ursuline, also a very good one.
So here's the inbound. Torbert will control.
Sorry about that. Keep losing our audio.
As Madison Green will control it for the Tigers. She's got great handle. She'll take it in the lane, laid up with the left hand, just a little bit off. Rebound Monarchs. Torbert quickly gets it ahead to Freeman. She's going to find Frescas in the corner, just a little bit long. She saves it, but into the hands of Nicole Stevens.
I thought you had that one, Nick.
Almost. He could have. As Stevens will get in the corner, finds Madison Green on the cut, and she lays it in.
Great defense. We got a timeout on the floor. Nick, did you know St. Francis Hospital, or St. Francis Healthcare has a legacy of collaborative medicine, mutual respect, and earnest regard for the physical and emotional comfort of each and every patient. Award-winning services include weight loss surgery, perinatal care, cancer care services, and the Life Program for the elderly located at the riverfront. I'm getting to be one of the elderly. St. Francis Healthcare is here to care for you at every stage of your life. Learn more about their services by visiting stfrancishealthcare.org, and I know the Diamond State folks are very grateful to St. Francis Healthcare for sponsoring the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, the national bracket here, and what a great job they've done this year, bringing some talented teams in. How about the Sanford Warriors? What a great showing for them.
They looked very good last game after struggling with a loss yesterday.
But they had Pickerington Central yesterday. That was a tough draw for them. This is the final a lot of people anticipated, and it worked out this way.
So 12-8 here, 3:09 remaining in the first quarter as Pickerington Central holding a 4-point lead over the Monarchs. Katie Fitzgerald checking in for the Monarchs. She's been very good for them as well off the bench, and she'll hold it up top. Now under 3 minutes here to play in the first. Torbert will have it. She's going to look, finds Fitzgerald.
Oh, a little bit, almost
who might have walked there.
That's what the coaches are calling for.
Either way, they'll reset. Torbert looking for Dimitri, taken away by Nicole Stevens, but Pepe, she's got her. Unable to finish the rebound, Whitehead. And the Tigers got it, 2:35 and ticking as Stevens has a free lane to the basket. Tries to get it to Whitehead. And now Fitzgerald will drive up ahead to Frescas. And here's the freshman Brooke Dimitri, gives it up to Torbert. They're trying to get it back to Dimitri, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Monarchs.
Trying to force it inside to Brooke Dimitri. She's been kind of quiet thus far, and she's probably their best player. They want to get her involved, but she wasn't open, and they're fortunate they're going to hang on to the ball here. The Tigers doing a great job of checking Brooke Dimitri and keeping her quiet thus far. I imagine she won't be quiet for too long.
So here's Frescas to inbound for the Monarchs. She looks deep to Pepe. She'll find her. And now Fitzgerald will come out and get it, and they'll reset their offense. 2:15 now to play here in the first quarter. St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game live from the St. E Center at the Diamond State Classic. As we're going to have a foul underneath, it looks like on Whitehead. So again, it'll be Frescas actually checking out. In comes Perez. Emily Perez, the sophomore, will inbound for Mater Dei.
Interesting look here in the inbound with the shortest player, Fitzgerald, closest to the baseline. But they do feed Pepe inside.
Yeah. Here's Fitzgerald from three. She can hit that. That one off the back rim. Rebound to Pepe as she'll get trapped. Look to get rid of it. Here's Fitzgerald on the slash. Up and off the glass.
Nice look by Pepe to find Fitzgerald slicing down the lane.
Here comes Madison Green herself on the other end. Gets it up. That's a three attempt. No good. Rebound Fitzgerald. She's going to lead the break 2-on-2. She's got Torbert with her. But a steal there by Jada Tate for the Tigers. And that'll maybe save a transition basket. And here's Malia Perry looking down low to Tate. Finds her. Left hand off the glass. And good. Great move down low by Jada Tate to extend the lead to 4. Now with 1:22 to play.
That play was for you, Danny Feltwell. Nice spin move inside. So impressed. They're getting contributions from everybody out there.
So here's Pepe, top of the key. She'll take it in the paint. Off the glass, too strong. Dimitri rebound. Fitzgerald going to launch the three. Back rim. Torbert again with another board. She'll get hacked as she goes up and one.
I'll tell you, Emma Torbert's been very good all week, and she's showing some quickness for her size, shooting touch, dribbling. She can do a lot of
she can do it all.
Things.
As Bexley Wallace going to check back in to deal with Torbert. That's another matchup to keep an eye on.
I am paying attention.
Torbert buries the free throw to complete the three-point play. And Mike, just as we anticipated, what a start. 14-13, 1 minute to play here in the first.
Yeah, I've been impressed. A lot of Mater Dei's been so dominant, but Pickerington Central's done a great job. Neutralizes Dimitri. Oh, and as I say that, steal for Dimitri.
So here's Freeman now. She'll walk it back out for the Monarchs. 49 seconds ticking here in the first quarter. As Dimitri will have the ball back. Hasn't shot yet here in the first quarter. Torbert will put her head down, try to get to the basket. It'll get tipped back out. And now Fitzgerald holds for the Monarchs up top as she looks to the sideline, and they'll reset. Now just 30 seconds. Torbert on the wing. She'll let it go and cashes in on another three, this time from the left wing. And that gives Mater Dei the lead, 16-14. 20 seconds left to play as the Tigers are looking at the last shot here in the first. Cross-court pass to Madison Green. She'll let it go. Just misses, but she'll hustle and get her own rebound. Now 10 seconds to play as that shot's blocked by Torbert.
She does something else.
Now here's Fitzgerald in the open lane. She's got Pepe. 3, 2, 1. And able to lay it in off the glass as time expires. 18-14. Mater Dei by 4 after 1.
Well, great comeback there by Mater Dei. They were down 14-10 and 8-point run there in the last really minute or so. Emma Torbert's been outstanding as far. She did a little of everything, shooting, dribbling. She made a free throw and a block there at the end. She's been a presence on defense and offense.
And we'll be right back after this.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner for this championship matchup, Mike Lang. Also next to Caitlin Ferry, Jason Winchell, Nick Hall on the camera. Nick Holliday and Benny Pennell also gracing us with their presence here as well.
It's unbelievable.
And Mike getting started here for the second quarter of our St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game between two out-of-state teams. Mater Dei from California, Pickerington Central making the trip from Ohio.
Yeah,
and what we knew would be a good
Benny
matchup.
went out in the snow today. What's going on? Benny Pinella has joined us today. Benny, we've been pushing the 302 Sports Weekly all week, so we're going to have a lot of new viewers out there next week.
I just want to take, it looks like number 35 for Pickerington Central. We have number 1, Adrian Crockwell, but I believe that might be Crockwell wearing 35 today.
Yeah, we went through this the other day with their roster changes. She is number 35. She hit, 4 3-pointers? She hit 4 3-pointers the other day.
So here's Jada Tate from the line as she gets it to go. So 18-15. As some pressure from the Tigers. The Monarchs break it. They have Torbert in the corner and back out to Freeman. And then it'll be Fitzgerald on the wing. As she looks for Torbert down low, maybe had some positioning. The pass will sail out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Tigers.
And, we're still here, okay. We're trying to fix the audio. That was my fault, probably.
It's going to be Jada Tate from the corner. That three short into the hands of Dimitri. So here come the Monarchs. Pepe leads the break. Outnumbered, so they'll send it back out. Here's Torbert. She'll spin and get it back to Freeman, who feeds Pepe again, who tries to get the give and go. Not going to work as Malia Perry comes up with a steal. She's got Bexley Wallace on the other side.
How about that reach by Katie Fitzgerald?
What a great play by Katie Fitzgerald.
I've been really impressed with the speed of both teams. And Mater Dei, I haven't called one of their games yet, but I've been watching them. But when you sit here and actually watch every play, impressed with the speed of Mater Dei, with all of them. They're just really fast. We mentioned their Division I prospects. Pepe and Dimitri are just freshmen, but you will be hearing their names in a couple of years. Trust me. They're going to be both playing Division I, high-level Division I basketball. We mentioned Torbert going to University of Nevada. Nevada, I think is how we properly pronounce it. Sarah Rayhan at Seattle University not playing. Madison Johnson at Xavier not playing. Kaylin Crocker, I'm not sure where her plans are. And I don't know if any of the others are. And as far as Pickerington, there's also, besides Perry, there's a couple others who are going to be playing D1. Which is all escaping my brain.
Whitehead, I believe. Bexley Wallace will be at Penn State.
Kyla Whitehead.
Whitehead will also be playing.
I thought one was going to be at Dayton, if I'm not mistaken. Bexley Wallace at Penn State, you're correct.
So
Kyla Whitehead, I believe, is at Dayton.
18-15 as Madison Green drives, tries to kick it back out to Stevens. As she's able to reel it in, and they'll reset up top. 6:46 here to play in the second quarter. As she'll cross over, able to get in the paint. Here's Whitehead on the drive, just a little too strong. Rebound to Torbert.
Did a great job finding an opening and cutting and getting in there, not losing any time.
So now here's Dimitri, yet to get on the score sheet. Fitzgerald trying to set up Torbert down low. Here comes the double team. She avoids it, almost gets the reverse layup to go, but no good. Stevens up ahead. It's going to be a jump shot, no good. From Felicia Ondongo. And now Fitzgerald and the Monarchs going to set up their offense as Pepe goes around the screen.
Yeah, they're running the offense through Torbert right now. Everything's going her high and low, and she's trying to, and that screen actually works.
Nice screen as Pepe able to get around it, lose her defender, and get the easy two. So now a 5-point lead for Mater Dei as Bexley Wallace in and out from the mid-range. She got in the paint there, doesn't get that one to go. Fitzgerald now, they're going to push the pace again. They love to do that. Here's Freeman. They're getting it right to Dimitri, the freshman. She's going to turn around, jumper, in and out. Rebound off of Pepe.
So I think what Central's gotten away from is just trying to slice and dice and cut through the defense. Perry's on the bench right now. That's a big part of it. And then once Perry comes back out, just get a little rest, I think they'll be okay, but they can't get too far behind here.
Here's Whitehead from the baseline. That one a little bit long into the hands of Frescas, and she'll bring it up right away to Torbert, who takes a dribble. And they'll call the foul on Madison Green.
Spencer, 5:09 to go here in the second quarter. Nick, we should thank everybody here at the Diamond State for inviting us this year and wanting us to stream these games. And we've gotten so many compliments from parents and observers and the Diamond State people, and it feels good for us. It's been a long week, but it really has been a lot of fun.
As they feed the ball to Dimitri inside again, that one's still not able to go. Rebound, Perry.
She's back in.
And yes, definitely thank you all to Diamond State. It's been an exceptional tournament so far. Here we are on the last day. As Wallace drives, kicks out to Whitehead, who has Pepe one-on-one. She'll reset it out to Perry, who's matched up with the freshman Dimitri.
We have a time. You saw how they had cleared the key for Perry, but we had the timeout before she had a chance to drive in there.
So a 30-second timeout by the Tigers. 2015 Mater Dei leads Pickerington Central in our St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game. 4:39 left in the first half. And we knew this was going to be a good one. We've been excited for this one ever since it was the matchup yesterday. We knew what we were going to expect.
Yeah, Mater Dei put up 89 points in the first game, and I think they were closer to 70 yesterday.
71 yesterday.
71. And so Central's done a great job of really limiting their offense today, and some of the shots just not falling that have fallen for the Monarchs this week.
And Pickerington Central,
20-15 game.
48 in their opener in the buzzer beater. Yesterday they ended up dropping 81 against Samford.
That was a tough day for the Warriors.
So you know they can light up the scoreboard as they try to get it to Wallace. Dimitri will intercept that pass right away to Fitzgerald. And again, back in the hands of Torbert, looking for Dimitri down low. She calls for it, double teamed, positions herself, but easy off the glass.
That's
Brooke Dimitri.
Kind of move that college coaches are going to drool over, and she gets under the hoop and is able to back her way out.
They create some space there, but it's going to be thrown away. A little too hard to handle for Whitehead down low. As the Monarchs will get the ball back now, the 7-point lead, 4:13 remaining in this first half. So Dimitri coming off a 14-point game yesterday, and about 22 in her first game here.
All the way over.
And here she's going to attempt the three. That one close, but no cigar, in and out. The rebound to Whitehead. Madison Green now takes it past half court for the Tigers. 3:47 and ticking here in the first half as Whitehead holds it up top at the high post. She'll hand it off to Green. She calls the play. They're looking to create some space down low for Perry, but unable to shake some defenders. As Madison Green, what a move to get inside. Can't get it to go as Pepe tips it to Dimitri, and now she's by herself here, 4-on-1. They'll reset as Fitzgerald holds it. 3:20 now to play in the first half.
That's the problem that they're having, that they're thinking about doing.
So here's Frescas over to Pepe. Fitzgerald calling for Frescas to come up top as Stevens playing great defense. Fitzgerald can't shake her. Pepe looking for Dimitri down low. Wallace with the defense. Dimitri, though, up and over her. 6'3". Can't block that.
No, when you're taking a turnaround fadeaway like that, Brooke Dimitri getting started, Nick, and this is what people have come to expect from her.
And then they forced the turnover. 24-15 now as they've gone on a huge run with 2:46 to play.
14-1 run since about the 3-minute mark of quarter number one. So Central's going to have to find the formula they had earlier. It looks like Mater Dei's tightened up that inside D.
So Stevens has been playing some incredible defense for the Tigers as she locks up Frescas on this one. Dimitri on the cut. Up and over Whitehead, and another great finish from the freshman. 26-15.
Our player of the game from the Archbishop Spalding game, Brooke Dimitri.
As we'll have a foul as Stevens tried to go baseline. She was bumped.
Pretty good crowd on hand here, Nick. You see the Vikings across the way, and Mercy right next to them.
Coming to see these two very impressive out-of-state teams meet up here in the championship game.
We will have the Delaware Cup coming up after this one.
So Madison Green with the ball in her hand. She's been their ball handler throughout the tournament. As here's Perry. Trying to get it down low. That's Tate. But she's going to walk, and a turnover for the Tigers.
So Torbert on the bench right now getting a rest, but you see the inside defense from her teammates. I'm trying to think who was in their number. Oh, I think Pepe was in there playing D on that one.
So the Monarchs again on offense, up by 11, 1:51 to play. Freeman thought about the three, passes it up. Pepe now to Dimitri in the corner. Nice pass, give and go to Pepe, and she'll finish. Nice little give and go from the two freshmen, 28-15, 1:40 left here in the first half.
She's wide open, and the coach called a timeout. That would have ended that drought. Maybe it took Mater Dei a little bit time in the snow today to get.
Yeah, they're not used to that over there in California. They make the trip, and they saw some snow, so they might, they might enjoy that as well. The championship and snow could be in the same day.
Making snow angels in the inch of snow that we had. Only at the end of quarters. So we see Brooke Dimitri showing everybody she's got on track, and she's showing everybody why she's ranked as one of the top freshmen in the country, and why she's on the radar of every college coach in America.
Very versatile. We've seen some great moves out of her, inside out, some great post moves throughout the tournament. Like we said, 14 in their last matchup, 22 in their first game. So now just 1:36 remaining here in the first half, 28-15. Mater Dei leading Pickerington Central in our St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game here, live from the AD Center at the Diamond State Classic. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports.
And Nick, this very important score from Western New York. St. Bonaventure 98, Massachusetts 78.
There you go. Bonnie's
open the Atlantic 10 schedule with a win. It makes my heart feel good.
Tigers will inbound. Stevens tried to go baseline again. This time she stepped out of bounds.
So the Bonnies in Philadelphia next Saturday, by the way, at St. Joe's. Not that you need to know that, but everybody needs to know that. That's a big win, 20 points. That's a lot of points for the Bonnies.
Kiernan checking in for Mater Dei. She's number 41. As they feed Pepe down low, she's going to get double teamed, but I believe off her knee. So it will go to the Tigers with 112.
Cameron Kiernan, I believe, is the daughter of Coach Kevin Kiernan.
She had some range. We saw her knock down a couple triples yesterday in their last matchup as Madison Green heads it over to Perry. 1:05 now remaining in the first half. Green looking for Stevens in the corner. It's going to be tipped up and stolen by Alyssa Frescas. And now here comes Ashley Perez.
Double team on Perry, forcing other players on Pickerington to do the damage. And thus far, it has not worked for Pickerington. It's worked great for Mater Dei.
And Stevens has been playing great defense for Pickerington Central. As we have a jump ball, as Frescas tried to get in the paint, lay it in, she got tied up. And it'll stay here with the Monarchs with 40 seconds remaining in the first half with a 13-point lead. As they get the ball to Dimitri down low, it'll be tipped back out of bounds. It will stay with the Monarchs. So Pickerington Central, 81 points in their last game. As this one stolen by Madison Green.
Yeah, option number 1 and 2 and 3 on that was Brooke Dimitri, and she was covered too well.
And there's another steal. This time, Emily Perez. As now just 25 seconds as we tick down the first half here. 28-15, 13-point lead for the Monarchs. And it looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. As, again, great lockdown, one-on-one defense. But still, Mater Dei just seems to slip past it. As right to the hole.
Is that Frescas?
Yep.
Nice left hand on that one. There's a half-court shot almost.
Not going to fall.
We had one farther than that earlier this
Yeah.
week, didn't we? Candace Evans from St. Anthony's.
So the layup right there from Frescas will stretch the lead to 15. So at the end of the first half, the St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game, Mater Dei leads Pickerington Central 30-15, and we'll be right back.
In life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from
Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com. The The Hadley Group is your
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley, cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
Airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit.
Current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Open for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image, you envision, we create.
And we are back here live, 302 Sports, Diamond State Classic, St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game between Mater Dei and Pickerington Central. Nick Allison Jr. alongside my partner, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell to my left, Caitlin Ferry, Nick Hall, Nick Holliday, Benny Pinella. We got the whole crew here for this one, and why wouldn't you want to be here, because this is one of the premier matchups of the tournament in its history.
Yeah, we've seen Mater Dei just impose its will in quarter number 2. The shots stopped falling for Central. I believe they had 1 point in the second quarter. I think it's on the reverse of that sheet. Yeah, 1 point and 1 free throw by Jada Tate. They did a great job shutting down Malia Perry, and the other scorers, Kyla Whitehead, Madison Green, Crockbell, all the three-pointers. So many options for Central, nothing was working in that second quarter. Meanwhile, Brooke Dimitri heated up, and we got some nice play from other players. Fitzgerald and Torbert was so good, so Central, see if they made the adjustments there at halftime. They played well in the first half, though, Nick. And that's not the way they wanted to start, though, with a turnover.
Not the way is right. And they turn the ball over here. Mater Dei will take it back. Still the lead stays at 15 here as we begin the third quarter. The winner of this one will be your champions. As Torbert, another three from the corner. This one almost goes, but no. And here comes Perry for the Tigers, and she'll try to get past Pepe. It'll be tipped out. Back into the hands of Whitehead, who feeds Madison Green, who's a little hook move inside, lays it in with the left hand.
Yeah, that's what working in the first half. They went inside. Even with Torbert in there, they kept banging inside, and I'm sure the coaches said that's what they had to get back to.
And they're going to push it right away. They put a little pressure on him as Pepe misses the shot from the paint, and now Stevens on the break. Passes it out to Whitehead, who finishes. And let's see the Tigers getting it going early here to start the third quarter.
Whitehead, a little step there, froze Dimitri and gave her the space she needed to get that one up and in.
30-19, 6:49 to play here in the third, 11-point lead. So 4-0 run here for the Tigers to start the second half. After turning the ball over on the first possession, they seem to find, here's Wallace and Torbert down low. Nice pass, unable to finish is Frescus. And it'll be Tiger basketball.
Yeah, you know when you see three hands from Mater Dei going up saying our way, the referee's not fooled. We're going this way.
So here come the Tigers. Here's Whitehead in the corner. Gets it back out to Madison Green up top. She's going to get the two-guard pressure here, trying to trap her. She gets it out to Perry, who looks down low to Whitehead. Power dribble inside. Can't get it to go. Bexley Wallace on the rebound. Couldn't get that one to go either. A little contact, no call. And the rebound will go to the Monarchs with 6 minutes to play here in the third.
Here we see Torbert outside, directing traffic. And another
nice
spin
move.
Shot by Dimitri.
The spin move inside off the glass from the freshman Book Dimitri. Another basket for her, 32-19, 5:43 to play as they're going to trap Green. And that'll come with a jump ball, and that'll go Monarch's way. She doesn't like that call.
Yeah, Frescus and Pepe were right there, and she dribbled right into the trap. It pays off for the Monarchs.
So Nicole Freeman now in the game for the Monarchs. As Frescus dribbles up top, she's going to get trapped now. Tries to force it in there. Stevens comes up with the steal. 2-on-2 ahead to Perry, and she lays it in. As Frescus tried to draw the charge, not going to get that called. 2 for Perry, 32-21.
Sorry about that. Letting them go here in quarter number 3 so far. Kylie Pepe wide open. They kind of collapsed off of her and left her the wide open shot and paid off for Pickerington Central.
Green tried to look ahead to Perry, unable to hold that on to that one. It'll go out of bounds for the turnover. So an 11-point game. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Pickerington Central coming out with a little bit more fire to start the second half, as they had a 1-point second quarter. Very unlike them, coming off an 81-point game in their second matchup.
Yeah, no matter who you're playing, they're a better team there. They're a very good team. And 1 point, an anomaly we probably will not see if you look at the rest of their quarters all season.
Here's Madison Green on the drive, kick out to Perry as she pump fakes, gets in the lane, lays it up. No good, gets her own rebound though, still can't finish, and then Dimitri reels that one in and she'll lead it up. Here's Pepe on the break for the Monarchs as she'll kick it back out. That looks like Frescas for three, won't go. Stevens, great play by Pepe to feed Torbert now on the corner. She's by herself.
He can do a lot of things with height.
But she'll draw the foul.
And Dimitri both listed as guards on this team. Gives them such an more actually Kylie Pepe's listed as a forward. There's so many options for this team. 6 feet tall, Kylie Pepe will be drawing Division I interest if she has not already.
Just the little things, Mike, you can see them while they're out there. The footwork, the post moves we've seen out of those two freshmen. Makes it seem like they're not freshmen as Torbert controls the ball up top for the Monarchs.
See Dimitri and Whitehead battling underneath.
Here's Freeman, tries to go off the glass, a little short. Great defense by Nicole Stevens. As Perry reels in the rebound, she'll lead the break. Tigers are going to get it and go. Tried to find Wallace down low, but it'll be a kick ball.
Another hit for the 302 sign. It's been a tough week for the
getting
sign.
some action.
It has gotten a lot of action this week.
So the ball will remain with the Tigers as they'll inbound. It'll be Perry. 4:03 remaining here in the third. Still an 11-point lead for the Monarchs. As Wallace.
Nice move by Bexley Wallace.
I thought she might lift off and dunk that there, Mike.
So anticipation by Modern Day was premature. Penn State's going to be enjoying that move the next 4 years.
So here's Fitzgerald over to Freeman. She thought about it. We've seen her knock down a couple triples in the Diamond State Classic already. As Frescas will dribble out with Madison Green on her. They feed Torbert. She's been quiet since the first quarter. She puts her head down there. What a move to get to the basket. But she'll draw the foul on the floor. Still almost got that one to go.
And it's only a 9-point game. They've come out, they've played well. After probably 8 minutes, they'd like to forget. Katie Fitzgerald bringing the ball in for the Monarchs. And why not to Emma Torbert? A little out of control there, though. Throws the ball up.
And we'll have a jump ball.
The white team from Central. Pickerington Central, a suburb of Columbus. We found out last night talking to the Tigers, and they were hanging out with us over here.
Near the state capitol. As Perry takes the pass, she'll get it back to Madison Green, and she'll get tripped up on the top of the key for the foul call. And now in comes number 34. I don't have a 34. Another jersey issue here, I'm sure. So here's Madison Green to Bexley Wallace, who's going to drive baseline.
Look at Bexley
nice
Wallace.
Move.
She did a great job not stepping out of bounds. Goes up with the right hand. Bexley Wallace showing some moves we haven't seen this week.
The court awareness from her as she's now trying to take it a little bit of herself. 2 straight baskets. As Torbert now takes it on the paint, tries to look baseline. That pass is going to be intercepted by Green, and she's got Perry up ahead. 2-on-2. She gets it to her. Off the glass and good, and the Tigers are feeling it here in the third quarter. 2:39 to go. Lead down to 5.
Kylie Pepe, they're going to have a timeout, Monarchs. Kylie Pepe's coming back into the game.
And what a run for the Pickerington Central Tigers. Down 15 to open up the third. Now down just 5 with 2:35 left in the third. Some great moves by Bexley Wallace in the post. Run and gun out on the last possession. Perry with the 2. And they look good here in the third, Mike.
Yeah, we know why. Because they're thinking about their buddy Danny Feltwell over there at DuPont Hospital, our 9-year-old B-positive hero. We saw Danny come out the other night and do the flex
Gave
for
us
everybody.
The flex. Got the crowd on their feet.
Unfortunately, Danny's at AI, but fortunately, he's able to watch this game on 302sports.com. And Danny, we're thinking about you. The Tigers are thinking about you. And they talked to us. They told us they were thinking about you. How happy they were to go see you at the hospital the other night. So get well, buddy.
And they have stormed back here in the third quarter after having a 1-point second quarter. Exploding here in the third to cut the lead to 5. 2:35 remaining in the quarter.
Yeah, we see their shots going. They're going inside again, and the shots are falling, and that's really the difference. kind of got away from that in quarter number 2. You miss a few shots inside, you're going to try something else. Plus, they were getting hammered by Torbert and Pepe inside. But they have managed to find some openings inside that modern-day defense. Bexley Wallace has been a factor, and there's a turnover as Pepe's called for the travel.
So a turnover for the Monarchs gives the ball back to the Tigers, now only down 5. So that momentum carrying right over. And now a chance to cut it to a one-possession game. As they look inside, Perry finds Wallace. Great passing by the Tigers. 2 more for Bexley Wallace.
Cutting and passing, creating openings. Easy buckets for Bexley Wallace.
And now just a 3-point game as Fitzgerald is going to be trapped as she gets above half court. She'll get it back. So great defense by the Tigers.
And a nice
great pass from Pepe.
Great court vision on both sides. Kylie Pepe getting that one inside.
And that's a finish from number 34. Pepe with the steal. Tries the late look to Dimitri. It's going to be picked up, and here's Madison Green on the break for the Tigers. 2 on 3. She'll walk it back out. Tries to spin move baseline, got inside. But draws the foul. And we have a timeout here on the floor. The ball will remain with the Tigers.
So, Nick, the wet floor, again, coming into play. We saw the official right in front of us. Gentleman right here went down, and we see these are his brother officials out here, except for Tom Beto, trying to get this floor dried, and that's why we have not seen the half-court shooting contest at halftime.
Yep.
Too many wet sneakers out on this floor. That's too bad because Caitlin Perry's been nailing it.
Yeah, she's had 2 or 3.
She's won you a couple T-shirts, I think. Our half-court shooting specialist right here.
So 34-29. Just a 5-point lead for Mater Dei here late in the third quarter. 1:38 to play as the Tigers will inbound. They were down 15 to start the third quarter, 30-15. 14-4 run has them down 5 as they inbound to Whitehead. Perry off the screen, some space. That one won't go. Wallace with a rebound.
What a dish by Wallace.
Into Stevens.
Could have been called a foul there, but they'll take the bucket.
Yes, drew the contact. Surprise on the no call. Finishes anyway. And the lead now just 1 possession, 3-point game. 1:20 remaining in the first half. Nice backdoor cut by Katie Fitzgerald, and she'll lay it in. Great response there by the Monarchs.
So we've got the saplings going in there with the big trees.
Perry finds Wallace for the open baseline jumper. She pump fakes, gets it back to Perry, looking for Whitehead with the height mismatch down low. She's got a cutting Madison Green, and that won't fall.
That's off of Katie Fitzgerald, I believe. It's going to stay.
And it'll stay.
We're seeing some great cutting and passing. These teams obviously see the floor at a different level than we do.
A great basketball game, and we knew what we were getting after we've seen these teams play twice already. We knew this was going to be the big matchup, and it is our championship game as they feed Bexley Wallace. The hook shot in the paint, no good. Rebound, Katie Fitzgerald, but Wallace takes it right back and lays it in off the glass. Wallace.
Grand theft basketball there by Bexley Wallace. She pulled that right out of Katie Fitzgerald's hands. Poor Katie.
She has come alive here in the third as Stevens comes up with a steal. She's all alone. And one! She'll finish with the contact as Frescas hit her on the layup attempt. The layup will go and the foul. She lets the ref know she's not happy with the call.
Well, we probably have some moisture on the floor down there as well.
And what a third quarter out of the Tigers. Now their chance to tie the game.
Frescas fortunate not to be hurt sliding into that wall. And she was upset at the foul call more than sliding into the wall.
Yeah, got right up.
How about Nicole Stevens as part of the tournament? She shot from outside. Today she's going in there, picking up rebounds and getting the layup there. Can't tie it, unfortunately, for the Tigers.
She's been hustling all over the floor all week long for the Tigers as Perry comes up with the steal, but Pepe takes it right back off the glass. No good. Perry with the rebound. And now Madison Green will walk it up. 15 seconds to play. The Tigers down by 1. They're going to hold for the last shot. 10 now as Madison Green dribbles up top. 7 seconds for her. She takes a starter dribble, gets inside. What a move. Can't finish, but the putback no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. What a quarter out of the Pickerington Central Tigers.
Oh,
Down
man, they need a
15. Down 15 heading into that third quarter. Now just trailed by 1 as we head into the fourth. We'll be right back here. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Thanks for joining us at our St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner for this one, Mike Lang. Jason Winchell here, the whole crew, Nick Halliday, Benny Pinella, Caitlin Ferry on the sideline, Nick Hall on the camera up top. And this has been a great one. We expected it to be, and it is not disappointing as we head into the fourth quarter with a 36-35 game as Mater Dei leads Pickerington Central by 1 in our Diamond State Classic St. Francis Healthcare Cup. Both teams 2-0 coming into this game. Mater Dei making the trip from California, Pickerington Central journeying from Ohio. And they meet up here in Wilmington, Delaware for this championship game. As we had some snow on the ground this morning. As we're almost ready to get started with our final quarter here. And it'll see if it'll keep trend with what we've had so far at the Diamond State Classic, which has been some exceptional finishes. And I'm sure this one will be another, as both these teams have been very impressive throughout, continuing that here today. And now just one quarter to figure out who the champion's going to be.
And we're going to be delayed here for a second as they are mopping the sideline here, and this has to be dried up, obviously. So we're going to have a couple-minute delay here. We've already had an official go down a couple times. Frescus down on the end line. So all these are actually officials here that are doing the mopping and cleaning under the supervision of St. Elizabeth's
and a special shout out
coach Tom
to the referees again.
Yeah,
for doing the Diamond State Classic, a great cause. Special thank you to all those referees helping out with this tournament. Like we said, doing it for free on their own time. A great gesture out of them, and we are very happy to have them be here, as they've done a great job all week long.
So one more game to come tonight, the Delaware Cup Championship. It's going to be St. Elizabeth, the home team, or the host, against Mercy out of Baltimore. And the Vikings have played well this season and should have a good challenge tonight when they're just hanging out across the court from us.
Yep, another great one, another championship game, our second here and final championship game. This one, though, the championship of the St. Francis Healthcare Cup, featuring 2 out-of-state teams. And like we said, we knew it would be a good one, and who knows, we knew it would be this good already. 36-35, 7:47 left.
See Perry and Dimitri battling underneath for position, and now Dimitri outside the arc, clearing the middle up for Pepe.
Let's see if Whitehead can get the defense as Pepe up and over, can't get it to fall. Dimitri tips it back in bounds, but Stevens is going to have it. It's going to be tied up underneath.
I think a call foul.
Oh, a foul call. Okay.
That's not going to make Coach Kieran very happy.
So the ball to the Tigers. It was their third quarter, so they can carry that momentum into the fourth as they now only trail by 1, 7:31 to go in this one. Stevens will inbound.
So what got them back into this was the cutting and the moving, and the shots were falling, obviously. So they can't just stand around. They have to keep going and keep moving. This little trap defense here from Mater Dei trying to cause some turnovers.
Perry on the drive.
It's going to go.
Able to get in the paint and finish. Wow. With the contact. Floated that one up there after she got in the lane. It goes. That gives Pickerington Central the lead.
First lead since 14-13. Back in the late in the first quarter, as colleague Sean Green has arrived in the house. Missed the free throw, but wow, what a bounce for Malia Perry.
So here's Freeman with the around the back dribble. She's got Stevens to deal with. She's been impressive on defense throughout as Torbert tries to take Wallace inside, up and under with the right hand, but able to draw the foul as Wallace got her on the arm. So Torbert to the line. She's been quiet since a huge first quarter and first half.
Unstoppable really for all the second quarter really, and about half the first quarter.
As she can't get that free throw to go. So Pickerington Central now getting the lead here to start the fourth quarter, as Torbert with a chance to tie it, and she does. 37 all with 7 minutes to play, and the pressure from Mater Dei as they get it into Whitehead. They're going to trap her. She goes right around Torbert, has Perry 2-on-1. Nice pass. Great patience.
Play. The key there is getting by Torbert. She was all by herself, led to a 2-on-1.
Great patience to wait to make that pass at the right time. And now 39-37.
That's going to be Central ball.
And now a tie-up, and this one go back to the Tigers. The Tigers have come on unbelievably strong here late, Mike.
That comeback really gives them confidence. You see how much better they're playing. They're feeling it. The bench is into it. Danny's into it, I'm sure, over there at AI. And here's Stevens, and she's into it.
Cash money from the free throw line. And now the lead to 4 for the Tigers as their great second half continues. 6:22 to play in the fourth quarter. As Torbert regains possession, she thought about the three. Going to take it inside on Wallace. Another scoop right hand. This time it's good.
Right around Bexley Wallace on that one. And I've been impressed with Torbert with her ability to move. And that looked like a walk there.
Pepe tried to get rid of it as her momentum carried her forward. Just unable to. As she'll be called for the travel. And we said coming in, this might be the best game in the 27 years of the Diamond State Classic. And as of right now, it's living up to those expectations as Perry has it on the wing.
Seen some good ones. I'd have to go back and look at some previous brackets and try to, I got not much up here, get into my memory banks.
Perry, nice pass to Wallace, who's going to take it in.
What
back to Perry.
Pass. Perry did a great job getting her right hand out there, Nick, because that was a dangerous pass.
And somehow Bexley Wallace able to find Perry with the left hand. I didn't even see her cutting, and I have a view of the whole court.
I mean, the key here for Central to me has been Malia Perry. Spent a lot of the second quarter on the bench. Since she's been back in, she just sparks this team the movement and just opens up other players, because you have to pay attention to Malia Perry when she's out there.
So 5:29 to play, 43-39, as we have a foul on Whitehead as she had to wrap up Dimitri as she got free down low.
That's too bad, because Dimitri was open and made the bucket.
So a good foul if you're the Tigers.
Three fouls on Kyla Whitehead. Steal on the inbounds.
5:25 now left. Tigers 4-point lead as Madison Green brings it back up. A really, really good second half as they made some adjustments. And now Wallace going to take Torbert, stops on a dime, turnaround jumper, a little short as Torbert gets the board. And now Freeman will bring it up for the Monarchs.
Good defense by Stevens.
Stevens has been great on defense.
You see the feet on Stevens, how quick she is.
And a 5-second call.
No argument there from the Mater Dei coaches. Nicole Stevens responsible for that turnover for Central. And Nick, it was a 15-point halftime lead, I believe.
Yeah, 30-15 at the half. As Pickerington Central is scoring in bunches in the second half. 39-43, they lead by 4. 4:38 left to play in the St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship from the Diamond State Catholic Classic. They look up top to Whitehead. She's able to reel it in, but the foul's going to be down low. It looks like on Emily Perez.
So we mentioned Perry, another player, by far her best game in this tournament, Bexley Wallace. Playing her best against her best competition. Showing some moves that, quite frankly, we didn't know she had.
She has a mismatch down low if they can get it to her, as Perez is trying to box her out.
Yeah, Perez on Wallace is, there it is. Look at Whitehead's looking for her, but Torbert's there.
Green thought about the three, pump fakes, gets inside, creates some space,
lays
it in, and one for Madison Green on the drive.
I believe she was hit by Perez on her way down and gets it off the board and in. Lead is 6.
And a chance to push it to 7 as she'll head for the line for the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity.
Playing inside, everything's inside, and that with the trees that they have here in modern day, you wouldn't think so, but they are living in the paint.
Nothing but net on free throw, 46-39, now 4:15 to play.
Oof, you're still there by Perry.
Pepe going to take it, and I believe another foul, but if you think about it, Mike, another good foul. She had 2 shooters open on the corner, so that foul will prevent that shot, and it'll be on the inbound.
Yeah, she had her choice. She had Dimitri off to her left. I'm not sure who was off to the right. May have been Frescas.
So the inbound to Pepe here with down 7. She takes it with the left hand, a little strong.
So now Modern Day going through what Central went through. The shot's not falling.
3-on-1, Perry to Whitehead, but they're going to get her for the charge.
Oh, look out.
Oh, and a little bit of a scuffle down there under the basket.
Unfortunately, oops.
But it will be a charge.
Perez got caught under Perry and was trying to get up. That's about the most animosity we've seen all week here. These girls have really gotten along.
And for 2 out-of-state teams here, Mike, the crowd is really into it.
Yeah, a lot of players from other teams are in the building.
The energy is great here at the Diamond State Classic for this championship game. Pickerington Central now up by 7 as Pepe again too strong with that left hand. That's unlike her. As Bexley Wallace with the rebound. They're going to trap her, and they get Torbert on the foul. And that'll send her to the line for the front end of the 1-and-1.
We have a number of Sanford and Ursuline players still here. We see the St. Elizabeth's girls over there. So, when you're a high school player, you want to see the high quality, even though you may have played these teams, you want to just sit back and relax and watch and learn.
Yeah.
And that's what we have here with Ursuline, Sanford, St. Elizabeth's, Central Dauphin, these teams that have stuck around.
Wallace, great move down low by Perry, though, to get the offensive rebound. Fantastic play, and he'll end up staying with the Tigers. A huge effort play by Malaya Perry. As they'll get it back, and now she has it. Going to try to take it inside with the left hand.
Again to the lane.
A rebound to Torberts now. Pickerington Central, 7-point lead. 3:34 to go now. And one thing we haven't seen out of the Monarchs that we've seen almost every other game here is the outside shooting. So here's Pepe on the drive. And as I say that, Dimitri lines up the 3. No good. Perry the rebound. 3:17 to play. And now a smart foul there by Pepe.
You would think maybe modern day, maybe they don't play this way. With all the cutting and backdoors and everything for Central, would maybe play a tight 2-3 zone to try to take away that, the lane. They are playing their defense, and as long as they're giving it to them, Central's going to take it. I want to thank everybody who's joining us watching, by the way, in Ohio and California. From cool and snowy, a little bit of snow though. Wilmington, Delaware, that one is up and good. 8-point lead. It's getting late early around here.
Just 3:16 to play in this championship game. As Pickerington Central storming back after only scoring 15 points in the first half. They limited Modern Day to just 9 throughout the second half. As Modern Day down by 9, looking to get something going here late with just 3 minutes to play. Here's Perez, hands off to the freshman Dimitri. He's going to float it up in the lane, and that's cash money.
Just seen so much out of Brooke Dimitri. A little quiet in the second half, but the the plays that she's making are incredible. The spin moves especially just has such body control to get those shots up. And that is why she's on everybody's top freshman list.
So she gets that one to go.
3 on the dot here, Nick. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
7-point game. 3 minutes to go.
Might have the Sixers might want to take a look and watch this game and find out how you close out a
see
game.
If you can finish out. Well, let's see if they'll be able to take some notes from the Pickerington Central Tigers if they're able to hold off the Monarchs.
Sixers in Denver. Denver tonight. You know, Denver was the subject of a great song by Warren Zevon. This is before your time, I guess. The name of that song, one of my favorite song titles ever, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, by Warren Zevon. He was an excitable boy.
So 3 minutes here at the St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game, 48-41. Mater Dei struggling here offensively in the second half. Pickerington Central just the opposite. They've been scoring in bunches.
Now the press is on. They gave us some trouble in the first half. The traps.
Madison Green going to get it past half court. She's going to get trapped. Gets it up to Whitehead. Perry, wide open, free throw line jumper, in and out. Now 2:45 as Pepe leads it up for the Monarchs. She tries to get it to Dimitri, just overshot her, and it'll be a turnover. So ball back to the Tigers, 7-point lead, 2:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Some pressure by Mater Dei, but they'll reset it, they'll back off, and now Madison Green up top, one-on-one with Nicole Freeman. And it'll be timeout on the floor taken by the Tigers, 2:26 to play. And what has been an incredible championship game, everything we could have asked for. That's a 30-15 lead for the first half. At the end of the first half for Mater Dei has turned into a 48-41 lead with 2:26 left for the Tigers.
Yeah, you know, so clock tick, tick, tick if you're Central. Meanwhile, if you're Mater Dei, it's more like boom, 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 you know, tick, 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 tick. 8 team fouls on Mater Dei, 6 on Central. Well, I think they were looking for maybe Green stepped over the center line, but she did not.
Perry now holding it up top.
No particular hurry now to shoot the ball.
Yep, and that's what they're going to do here as they're passing it around. Now here comes the trap. Back out to Madison Green.
Wallace can cut to the hoop here. She's got some space, but
now they're going to get a foul.
A foul. How about that?
2 minutes to play. That'll put Madison Green on the line.
The hockey guys want to know when they're going to pull the goalie, but it's the wrong sport.
2 minutes to go. Here's the front end of the 1-and-1 for Madison Green. That's no good, but Whitehead with another huge offensive rebound for the Tigers. That's their second consecutive rebound on the 1-and-1s. You can't let that happen if you're the Monarchs.
And Lydia Perry trapped outside, but she's too smart for that.
Great offensive rebounding by Whitehead and Perry on the last couple of drives as Stevens tries to get inside. She'll get tripped up by Dimitri. And now she'll go to the line for a pair.
Just one foul on that. 2 fouls on Brooke Dimitri. She's been impressive. They have slowed her scoring down of late. They scored everybody scoring down, obviously, from Mater Dei. Torbert really owned that first half, and Dimitri came on late and showed everybody the moves. But they've been quiet in this half.
Yep, the usual big three scoring-wise from Mater Dei. Brooke Dimitri, Torbert, and Pepe haven't seemed to have got it going here in the second half, as well as that outside shooting struggling as well. But they're down 9 with 1:35 to play as they feed Torbert inside. She tries to go up with the right hand, no good. Rebound to Perry now, 1:30 to play. The Tigers lead by 9. Madison Green going to hold it up top. She's trapped. That ball is going to be stolen. No, she somehow gets it back up ahead to Whitehead, and she'll lay it in.
Very fortunate play there for Central. That Torbert really had her trapped there at center court.
So that extends the lead to 11 for the Tigers with 1:06 to play in the St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game as that three goes for Torbert.
We saw that movie before. First play, our first bucket of the game was a 3-ball corner pocket right here in front of us.
So now back to an 8-point game. A big three there. Still some work to do if you're the Monarchs. 1:02 just to play, down by 8.
I mean, I can't really say how impressed I am with Central, how they've come back in the second half. This has been, they were down. You know, they were down, but not out, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know what adjustments Coach made at halftime. Obviously, they found they got back to what they were doing in the first quarter, which is running and cutting and finding the open player and just feeding inside. They got Bexley Wallace involved a little bit more in the second half, which really helped. And their shots started falling. Perry shots and Kyla Whitehead. And they've gone inside. Like you said, not much in the way of the outside shot here for Central.
So they get it past half court with ease, and they'll foul Bexley Wallace, and she'll head to the line for 2, with the Tigers holding an 8-point lead. 54 seconds to go.
So great job by John Gretchen and the Diamond State Committee this year, getting some outstanding teams in for this tournament. And I know they've won in Modern Day for a long time, and I can see why. Bexley Wallace, 1 of 2 from the line, leads 9.
It's 50 seconds now and ticking as Dimitri takes it for Modern Day. She'll get fouled with 47 seconds left. So she'll head to the line, I believe, for the 1-and-1. So, Mike, if they're going to try to put together some sort of comeback here this late, you need to make these 2. So
Definitely,
let's see if she can do it.
It's going to be tough to do it on 2-point shots alone. They really haven't shot from the outside too much tonight. I mean, Emma Torbert has 2 3-pointers.
Yes, she does. She leads them. And usually, especially in their 2 opening games, their backcourt was able to hit a lot of threes.
I seem to remember Kylie Pepe scoring a lot from the outside and Dimitri, but the outside scoring, it can't be Emma Torbert and expecting them to cut this lead. Although she's been outstanding tonight.
So here's the second one for Dimitri. And it goes.
The shooter's bounce there.
So now 7-point game. They're trying to trap Perry, but again, she gets right around ahead to Whitehead. She'll get fouled and 1. And that might be the dagger for the Tigers.
I think that might be all she wrote, especially if she makes this free throw. That would make it a 10-point game. That's 4 possessions in 40 seconds, and that's kind of tough. But we're not going to stop the game here. We're going to play these last 41 seconds, but they've just gotten ahead of that defense consistently in the second half, getting behind people, and the passing has been crisp.
Great passing out of the Tigers and great finishing down low, and some great defense as well. As now 34 seconds to play, 9-point lead for the Tigers as Stevens reels this rebound in. And then there's another foul. So, Mike, 30-15 after the first half. Pickerington Central struggled mightily shooting the basketball and scoring with 1 point in the second quarter. But, boy, have they come back with an impressive second half. Now with 56 points after only having 15 in the first half and then limiting Modern Day to just 16 in the second half after they put up 30 in the first half. So 57-46, 11-point lead, 22 seconds as we wind down the Healthcare Cup Championship game, as now Perry opened by herself on the break. Give her 2 more.
We're going to have to congratulate Pickerington Central. A huge comeback.
59-46, 8 seconds to go. As Modern Day looking for another basket, they'll call the foul with 3.4, but it won't matter. 59-46. A chance to trim the deficit.
Nick, our player of the game, number 5, Kyla Whitehead from Pickerington Central. An outstanding game, making some shots inside. We don't have the numbers here in front of us. But Whitehead headed to Dayton next year. Is she a senior? Whitehead?
Yep.
Headed to the University of Dayton next year, and I'll be rooting for her every game except when they play the Bonnies.
Yeah, never against the Bonnies. She takes
Never
it in there.
against the Bonnies. Sorry, ladies.
0.5 remaining, 59-47. Pickerington Central looking like they'll pick up the win here, and they'll be crowned the St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions here at the Diamond State Classic. As that'll do it, time has expired, 59-47. Pickerington Central outlasts Mater Dei in this championship game. And what a performance from the Tigers in the second half, as they were down 30-15 after the first half, 59-47 at the end of the game.
Yeah, we talked about their offense. They held them to 17 points. Now, some of that was just some poor shooting for Mater Dei. They kind of got out of what they were doing in the second quarter. But credit Central and credit Danny Feltwell. Danny, you're a champion. You're a B-positive hero, and today you're a champion. You're a member of this Pickerington Central team, and you are a member of the St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions. We're going to make sure the girls know, and I'm sure they know. We're going to make sure we mention it after the game. We're going to ask them about you. And glad you could join us for the game today. Danny Feltwell of Margate, New Jersey, a B-positive hero. And your champions are the Pickerington Central Tigers.
And we're going to take a step away here, take a quick commercial break. When we come back, your championship ceremony for the St. Francis Healthcare Cup. We'll be right back. And welcome back to 302 Sports. Thanks for all of you who joined us for that St. Francis Healthcare Cup Championship game between Mater Dei and Pickerington Central. And a very highly anticipated matchup, one that a lot of people have been waiting for. It ended up happening, and it was a great game. Pickerington Central outlasting Mater Dei 59-46. As we are almost set here to get underway with our championship ceremony.
And Nick, we're going to have the all-tournament team named. Not all of them are here. And the tournament MVP, we're going to try to get her on. And we're not going to make any announcements because that's not our place. We know who it is. Shh, don't tell anybody. So that's coming up in any second now.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Mr. Italian began his career.
And welcome back again, just moments away, as we are just now about to get underway with our championship presentation here for the St. Francis Healthcare Cup.
So we're going to have John. John Gretchen, the tournament director, out at center court.
It's not loud at all. I mean, I can't tell if you can hear it or not.
And John's going to make the announcements. We got the awards, the trophies, MVP of the tournament, the Be Positive Hero.
I'd like to present the runner-up trophy.
Runner-up trophy is going to go to Mater Dei.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, Kate, we can hear you now.
All right. Can you hear me?
And there are your St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions, the Pickerington Central Tigers from Ohio. Head coach Jonathan Hedgepeth. Assistants Chris Wallace, Emily Harmon, and Rob Compton. Team managers Deriza Cox and Fatima Jones. Congratulations to the Tigers as they are your 2017 Diamond State Classic St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions with a very impressive tournament and a very impressive championship win over Mater Dei, who are your runners-up.
Yeah, it's really hard to overstate what a great second half they played.
Yeah. I mean, and from a team especially like Mater Dei, who almost put up 100 in their opener, 70-something, I believe, in their second game, and to hold them to just 46 points in this championship game. Great job by the Tigers. So here comes head coach from Pickerington Central, John Hedgepeth, as he'll introduce his team.
Malia Perry, what an outstanding week she had. So quick and skilled.
And it's the little things too, Mike, like we've seen, stuff that you may not see, not necessarily scoring the baskets, but she was leading the breaks, coming up with steals, rebounds, and making some great passes, and as well as scoring the basketball. She could do it all.
Kyla Whitehead gave them some height inside the battle to battle Torbert and Dimitri. She was on Dimitri a lot today.
Yeah. Two huge matchups, as we had one with Wallace against Torbert in the paint. Some great matchups in that last championship game. Nicole Stevens as well, another great game for her.
Number 3 was
hustle.
Kai Jones was number 3. We apologize because the rosters they had are a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Jocelyn Tate, Jada Tate, a big week. So we had 3 teams with purple this week. That was the color of the week, and one of the winners in the purple. And there is your Central roster out there. They are a powerhouse in Ohio. We can see why.
Very impressive in their last 2 games here, hitting a buzzer beater to win the first one, and then really playing well in their last 2, including this championship victory. So that momentum from Malia Perry's opening day buzzer beater carrying the Tigers all the way through the tournament into a championship.
Yeah, and that was over another purple team, the Purple Roses of St. Rose, who won today against Ursuline. Team we've been watching here for a few years, the Purple Roses, and have enjoyed having them around. This is the alternative team being announced. So Tasha Bender from Archbishop Spalding. Candace Evans hit that 55-foot three-point shot. Maggie Connolly from Ursuline. I know Maggie was here. Is she here still? I saw Maggie about an hour ago. Maybe she's no longer in the building. But Tasha Bender, a big night last night for Spalding.
St. Rose, number 10,
Michaela Markham of St. Rose. I know Michaela has left. Talked to her mom earlier today.
Yep, she's heading D1 as well.
Sam Gress from Central Dauphin on the alternative team. Bexley Wallace on the alternative team. Here's Bexley. Some great moves down low tonight for Wallace.
Very great, especially in the championship game. She really showed up when they needed her to. And she'll be heading to Penn State.
Yeah.
From Sanford, number 2, Lauren Park.
Lauren Park Lane from
And
Sanford.
she was very fun to watch in this tournament as well.
Yep.
Great performance for her.
She's big things in that little package right there.
Yeah, she was very fun to watch. One of the most fun players, in my opinion, at this tournament.
Fun, and we've enjoyed that. Glad that she's still here.
Sticking around, getting her award. Well deserved.
Modern Day, number 15, Emma Torbert.
Emma Torbert from Modern Day, and what a first half especially she had this evening.
And she'll be at Nevada Reno.
Go Wolfpack.
So we said some top-notch talent here at the Diamond State Classic. You're seeing a handful of them here as they accept their all-tournament awards.
And finally, our Pickerington Central number 24, Malia Perry.
And Malia Perry from Pickerington Central. No surprise there. Perhaps the best player I saw all week with Dimitri. I think Dimitri was up there too.
Yeah, some
so Malia
great.
Perry did everything for that team.
Yep, and it's the grit, the determination. You could tell that she wanted to win so badly for her and her teammates. She went 100% every game she was in as soon as she touched that floor.
She's going to Auburn.
Auburn, not next year, but the year after. And now here comes Joe McDonough.
So the Andrew McDonough award goes to the Be Positive hero, and Joe's going to explain this.
We have the privilege of presenting an award in honor and memory of my son. I'm going to recognize the finalists from one team and the winner from the other team. These young ladies have been nominated by their coaches. This award is for
Joe mentioned that the coaches have made these nominations.
The way my son played, the way my son lived his life. So first I'd like to recognize the finalists for the Great Attitude Honor Award for the valuable member of her team from Modern Day, number 24, Sarah Raymond.
So Sarah Rahan did not even play in this tournament and is nominated for the Be Positive award. Tells you what an influence she has on her team. And she's going to be playing at Seattle University next year.
So she, as you saw,
Seattle
gingerly
University.
able to step out there.
So
but
she's
unable
in
to
uniform,
play.
did not play. One of the three
Yeah, could have
Monarchs
made
didn't play.
a big difference there also in the championship game had she played.
Had her, and Madison
And
Johnson.
Madison Johnson.
Number 5, Kyla White.
And Kyla Whitehead wins the Andrew McDonough Be Positive award. And at this tournament, that is more important really than the MVP award winner, who's coming up.
And she played well on the court as well, but like you said, her off the court earning her this award.
We're going to try to get a word with, I believe, with Kyla. Let's see. I'm not sure Kate's going to grab.
As I mentioned earlier, we're proud to have Mr. John King with us. He was an inspiration from the beginning, and the sportsmanship award for the entire tournament, because ultimately, John will present the award, Pickerington Central.
Sportsmanship award goes to Pickerington Central. Their coach Hedgepeth coming out. You know, they took their part of their day off, Nick, and went and visited their Be Positive hero in the hospital. And to me, that deserves an award.
Absolutely, as they were able to bring home this championship game for themselves and Danny Felwell.
So you see the trophy resting on a chair next to Malia Perry.
And what a
Betsy
nice
Wallace,
trophy it
Kyla
is.
Whitehead out there. I think we still have one award to go, if I'm not mistaken.
The first one is the Joe Pinnell Award. And I'd like
The Joe Pinnell Award. Joe Pinnell, former Wilmington police officer, worked in CYO and was also a high school coach.
Joe Pinnell came to us 27 years ago. Dan be a tournament with a referee sponsor. So we thought we'd give it a try, and 27 years later, we're still trying. And Homie,
There's Joe's widow, Hummy Pinnell. Hummy's been very involved with youth sports for a long time at the CYO level.
so Homie's going to read it, get the name.
I'm very tickled to be here today and to review this. But I'm really tickled today because I have finally had Joe's namesake in my grandson, who's Joseph F. now. So that my sister has been here to this name class many years ago. This is also a very special one that I like to get. It's for the player who displays that fiery attitude, drive, and never quit. She needs her teammates with skill, spirit, and resolve. Without her heart and tenacity and team thought, this player shines like a superstar. And this award is Brooke.
So Brooke Dimitri from Modern Day is the winner of the Joe Pinnell Award. So I know they're disappointed they didn't get the win today, but they're picking up some hardware as well, or anyway. And Brooke's going to get a picture with the Pinnell family. She's the tallest one out there by far.
Probably got the best
you know,
turnaround jump shot,
interviewed her-
too.
I interviewed her a couple days ago, and I saw the picture that Bud Keegan took, and I needed a few phone books under me.
Yep, and she's been great all tournament long. We got a chance to talk to her after their opening victory.
I'd like to introduce Miss Kathy McGuire to present this award. Kathy?
What's up, man?
27 years ago, a month before our first tournament, Jack McGuire, Kathy's husband, an Argo Board 11 official, died while officiating a basketball game. We named the first MVP award in his honor, and we continued that practice. Mrs. McGuire is here in New York. Winner of the honor, Jack McGuire, MVP award, goes to number 4, Pickerington Center, Madison Green.
So Madison Green, your tournament MVP. We're going to try to get Matt. We had Madison on the other day. I talked to her. We're going to try to get her back here. And why not?
7 points today, but she's been their main ball handler all tournament long. A lot of it started with her. Defensively, she brought the tenacity. Offensively, great vision, ball handling. Also can score and shoot the basketball. Great tournament for Madison Green.
Two great teams. Take the drive with the first one back to our home and stay here for the St. Elizabeth Berkeley High School.
All right, so Mike, that'll wrap up our championship ceremony. Thanks to all who joined us here live on 302 Sports. For Nick and Allison Draney, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Hall, and Caitlin Ferry. We're going to send it off here. Be sure to stay tuned on 302 Sports. Check out other links. They'll be tweeted and posted out.
Hold on,
And actually, we're going to have a sideline report.
Let's stick around just for a second. I'd hate to have the girls
Yeah.
come over. So Caitlin has got Madison Green with her, and I believe she's going to try to get Kyla Whitehead. Wednesday, St. E's at William Penn Boys. Yeah. That's where I'm going Wednesday. We almost threw it out of here. Then we'll have the St. E's and Mercy game coming up in about 25 minutes, I would imagine. The girls are not on the floor yet. They have to get some people out of here and clear the floor a little bit. They're still trying to dry the floor. It's been a day-long adventure drying this floor.
Yep, it's claimed some victims today, as Caitlin Ferry is going to be joined by Kayla Whitehead and Madison Green, 2 award winners from this championship team from Pickerington Central.
Back. Kyla, Madison, congratulations.
Yeah, a little further.
Got the okay from Nick Hall. Why don't we throw it over to Caitlin?
Send it over to Caitlin.
It's all yours, Caitlin.
Hi, guys. I'm down here with Kyla Whitehead and Madison Green. Kyla Whitehead is our 302 Sports Player of the Game. So how do you feel about getting the Be Positive Award?
I just feel like this is like what I've been saying to my team all the time, that it was just bigger than the game, and like meeting Danny, it really like touched us all. And we're like, well, whatever we do from this point on, it has to be for him, because he would love to be sitting out there with us. So everything, I just give everything to him.
And how did you guys feel going to the hospital to go see him the other day?
It was, all of us were like choked up. We were like, no, like he was just here with us, being all happy, playing around, you know, like little stuff. But we made him feel better. He was happy to see us. He was quizzing us with so many sports questions. Like he's literally a history. I don't know how. I really don't.
And how do you feel about getting the MVP of the game?
It feels great. You know, I couldn't have got this without my team. They're the ones that helped me get this win. So I just really appreciate it. I'm just glad that as a team we won this game.
Where are you going next year?
I'm going to University of Dayton.
How do you feel about that?
Great. I'm ready.
And are you going anywhere next year?
It's undecided yet.
Yeah, that's always good. So you still got a lot of options to go. Well, thank you both for joining on the show. I hope you had a great time in Delaware at your first Diamond State Classic tournament, and we hope to see you back next year. All right, you're welcome.
All right, that was great, Nick. Saying hi to Danny.
Yep, thank you, Caitlin. That was our Pickerington Central Tigers. They're your St. Francis Healthcare Cup champions. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports. We'll be back with a Delaware Cup championship up next. For Nick Alcerny, Mike Lane, Caitlin Ferry, Jason Winchell, Nick Hall. We'll see you next time on 302 Sports.